Hi, chat.
Hello.
I hope that you're doing well. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me just. Oh, yeah, no, you can hear me. Can you hear Westy?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, you can hear Westy. Nice, nice, nice. Love it for us. Sick. Sick nasty with it, even. Sick freak nasty. Hey, Westy, I do want to know something.
What do you want to know?
Do you recognize this sweater?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I think I've seen it around somewhere
Yeah, just
before.
somewhere, maybe
Hmm,
once or twice.
weird.
Can hear? Hi. Hiya, Bambi. How are you? Guess what I'm doing today? Fart!
It's fart time. We
I
love
love
fart.
fart. Last time, previously, on
On
D&D.
uh,
On Artsy P.
previously, you
I
picked the color
put one,
blue,
I picked one color and I put it on a canvas.
and I did some highlighting, and I colored the bones layer one. I'm doing bones layer two. It's a bones kind of day.
It's a Bones Day?
Yeah.
Not No Bones Day?
The Bones Day. We love Bones Days.
I love. Yep. um, excuse me while I pull up. So, yeah, I am doing this project and I'm not telling anyone what it is and I'm just doing it. And if anybody guesses, I'm gonna drop kick them. Bugga, how are you?
Don't drop kick your viewers.
I mean, in the
I
friendly
mean,
kind of way.
well.
There's no in the friendly way. There, you've done that before, right?
Yeah. Of course I've drop kicked people in a friendly way, but like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like the fun kind of way. Pretty good. How are you? I'm straight chilling. Honestly, it's been a good week.
Yeah?
No complaints.
No complaints at all.
No,
Okay.
no. Why?
Why would
Like
you?
no one's dead, right? Like that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. That's good.
um, do I continue with Gray?
I'm doing great.
I think today's Gray Day.
I'm, yeah, I'm enjoying
Last time
great.
Wes was painting his shorts. His shorts were last time Wes was painting. His shorts were much closer to a skin tone color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I get that comment every once in a while, you know?
You know,
I swear it's not intentional. Or is it?
it. Pooh Bear in it. Are you painting it? I will never say what I am painting. We shall never know what I am painting. But today we are going to paint gray. Do you want to start with gray today, or do we want to fill in like green? Or
Green's a cool
both?
color. I got some green in mine.
Also, I'm thinking about painting upside down today.
Yeah, because you tried backwards yesterday. Now this time you're going to try
Or
upside down
last
and
time.
backwards? Oh, yeah, last week.
Previously. Yeah, so I was thinking about painting upside down.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Is it in one piece? I mean, this whole
Hey,
thing.
you can always stop.
I can flip it and fling paint across the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's funny you're painting today. You're also in art mode today. Ooh, what are you creating? That's exciting. I need a bigger brush. Chat room, which brush?
We got so many to choose.
I do. We're gonna cosplay for a cosplayer. Nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's you know what's funny is today I finally decided what my next cosplay would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm currently in the logistics and planning phase. And I've got until August?
July or August, something like that.
August to really like finalize it. So I've got some time to create it and do all the stuff, which is unusual.
Yeah, normally it's always like, well, I'll give myself a month and then Shit gets really busy during that month, and then it's like,
Where are you
oh, I
planning
didn't
on
have any
wearing it?
time.
I am considering entering my. So I do cosplay. Um, I do cosplay, but mostly for charity events or for like festivals and like cons and stuff. I'll do like casual cosplays and stuff. But I'm going to an event in Florida and I'm thinking about competing.
Competing, huh? That'd be exciting.
Which it would be very exciting, but we'll see. We'll see if I go through with it.
Play every day,
I might
day by day.
I might just I might just make it and then not compete. We'll see. Um is Holomat is it with CEO this year? It's for CEO.
Hallmat?
Holomat. Last year they did a co-op um with CEO. I don't know if they're doing that this year though.
Oh.
But yeah, it was really good. Also, oh, I hate this part. The first couple of like, let's just add paint onto a thing. Also, upside down is definitely not the way to go today.
Well, there we go.
Maybe right side out though. Yeah, so we're going to CEO and they have a cosplay contest this year. And I really love giving back to the FGC community because they've just done so much for OEG, and we just love, they're very inclusive and super, super sweet. Maybe here.
How are you supposed to breathe and paint at the same time, huh? Who thought of this?
Very carefully. Well, also today, me and Westy have we've opened up the chat to ask us any question and we are going to answer it as long as it is Twitch appropriate. And also, we've got some topics that we want to kind of brush over today. So if y'all have any 2 cents, brush over.
I see what you did there.
Pun intended. I'm super excited for her. And I think most importantly, if you want me to sing a song, my song requests are on, but
Yippee!
I will blow out Westy's ears for sure.
Perfectly fine.
Get blown out,
That's what
boy.
they're there for hearing the beautiful melodies.
Ooh, speaking of, so something with OBS has changed. Something with OBS has changed. Yeah. And so the process of streaming music while playing is just like it randomly cuts out sometimes, and I don't like that.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it is super weird, but it's essentially Spotify saying you're streaming this somewhere, and I don't like that.
Oh yes. Chill out, Spotify. It's gonna be okay.
Chill out. It really will be okay, Spotify. I promise. But yeah. So I guess first of all, how is UB? How is UB? How are things?
I'm chilling.
Yeah?
It's been good. Taking every day, day by day. It's finally starting to get to be like, summer is on the way.
Oh no.
Outdoor activities.
You've been spoiled rotten, I feel. Unfortunate.
What do you mean?
I feel it. I
I'm
feel
been
it.
spoiled rotten because I want to go outside?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yep.
I guess that's not allowed anymore.
Nope, not allowed. Oh, Rapunzel, dear. You want to go outside?
You spoiled brat.
Hmm. I don't remember how that song goes. I should, but I don't.
The Rapunzel song?
Yeah.
You don't have to have every Disney song memorized.
Well, it's like, oh, Rapunzel, you want to go outside? I think it's the one that's like, fragile as a flower. And then it's like, shit. Isn't that Mother Knows Best? The beginning of Mother Knows Best?
Probably.
Probably. Just maybe. Quite possibly.
I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years.
10 whole years. That's what we should do. We should watch movies at the same time we're doing this and do reaction to the movie.
Yeah.
And also put like Pelotons underneath us and work out at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I just thought like.
And then give our hot takes on like really important things.
What do they call that? Like
It's like
time maxing, like attention maxing.
well, what if it's
Progress
instead
maxing.
like the decathlon of
It's not the decathlon. They don't have painting in the decathlon.
well, like we could make it. We could just do it ourselves, where they do a little bit of everything. Then
I'm struggling enough to do one thing right now. I'm not saying no, but I don't think I'd be very good at it.
I haven't seen a single thing you're not good at. So, how about that? I feel clothes on the treadmill. Oh my god. That is
See?
godlike.
I can't do that shit. I'm not talented.
I'm just gonna say, I think that vodka is specifically talented.
Yeah.
What if we oh my, that's me. Oh, Love Gun has my, he knows me so well.
Yeah.
What if we ruin the relaxing by making it competitive? Unfortunately, it's a bad habit of mine.
Oh, we go out to the hot tub and like play sand volleyball or like water volleyball, water polo in the hot tub.
Yeah, like let's talk about our trauma in the hot tub. Is that cool?
It is
Like,
the trauma
super-
zone.
It's yeah, so when my body, well, that's a good sign. When my body starts to relax, you know, and it starts to enjoy itself. It's like, do we want to feel safe? This doesn't feel normal.
I don't know, maybe it's like, maybe I can finally process this thing.
Yeah. I ain't got time for messing around. That's not my style. I just need to work. I hate it. I hate it. Don't worry about it. I'm getting better. We're gonna get a little bit better. So yeah. So yeah, Bambi. What are we gonna do about this?
Yeah, I don't get a choice. I have to paint upside down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Otherwise I'd never be able to reach all these hard to get spots.
Well, I intentionally paint this way sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Work.
You guys really coming together though.
Yeah, it's really cute. I like your shading.
Thank you.
Little tidbits.
We still got so much to go, but I'm
Yeah, you've got like 5,000 minis and In your stash?
No, I mean on this guy.
Oh, okay.
He's still got a long, long ways to go.
Are you attending any other events this year? Mm-mm. So, as much as I would love to go to Combo Breaker, I will be busy that weekend. And I also, gosh, I don't know. Well, I mean, I might be going to, also during Texas Showdown this year, I'll be busy, which really sucks because, like,
I'll make it out to like Kansas KO or something though.
Yeah, Kansas KO or.
And we can go to non-FGC events too. Maybe we'll go to Worlds.
Yeah, we went to LTA last year. So depending on where LCS is this year, I would like to, which I heard a little rumor that it might be in Texas, so
That would be cool.
that would be super cool.
This guy got any more like random bones jutting out somewhere?
But I don't have any plans. I think I'm slight soft planning for Frosties next year because we didn't go to Frosties this year. And but right now I've got for FGC stuff, my sights are currently set on CEO, which I might be painting my own hair right now.
That's an interesting
choice. It's a choice.
Yeah, I mean, it's just acrylic.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about it. Comicpalooza Houston and San Japan San Antonio. Oh, I didn't think about it.
I haven't been to a convention in a while.
Well, I went to the San Japan. Was that last year?
Really?
Or the year before? Yeah. Rip pillowcase.
2 years seems like a long time.
You see me there the year before. Nice. Yeah, it's been like really, it's been really busy. But this year I would like to go somewhere else.
Pillowcase, because if you got paint in your hair and then you go down to lay down to sleep, then you get paint all over your pillowcase.
That makes sense. That's not what I thought of.
It took me a while to get there.
I chucked it off as something completely different. Hey, you don't remember we played Fortnite back in 2022? What? How are you? I probably don't. But I love some Fortnite. And I hope that you're well. What do you play nowadays? I used to be like 14. I'm good. Listen, I know plenty of people who are older that play Fortnite. Fortnite's a dope game. It's really, really cool. Especially now, like all the updates. I feel like it's just a culture icon. That's how I feel about Minecraft too.
Yeah.
You're almost 18? What? Congrats on your birthday. Coming up or already happened. That's dope. So Fortnite, I'm actually really curious. Where did you go to after Fortnite, or do you still play Fortnite? Because I feel like a lot of people are on Rivals or Deadlock right now. I'm curious where everyone's floated off to.
Or CS:GO.
Yeah, or CS:GO. Unfortunately, I feel like Siege has died as an FPS. It was one of my favorites. But you turn 18 in December? Nice. Oh, yay. My sister and Slate Maze both have December birthdays. And you're almost a December birthday. You're a November baby.
I'm different.
It's the same. You're the same.
I'm the turkey holiday birthday.
You're wild.
The fall birthday, not the winter birthday. I'm the
You're
last bastion
you're
before winter happens.
you're the cold fall. What day in December? So Slate is the 16th and my sister is December 31st. She's in she's a New Year's Eve baby. I am a June baby. So shit just stays crazy. Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of June bugs, so we were gonna talk about, what was it, dinosaurs?
No.
Insects? Snakes? What was your question?
No insects, no bugs, no snakes. Well, I mean, I was one of the questions that I was gonna ask was like, we always talk about places that we want to go travel to, right? Like, as in locations, Rome, Italy, the Milan. You know, like where the place that you want to go. But what about like biomes? Like Minecraft biomes, but IRL. Like, what kind of places do you want to go to? Like, oh, the beach. I love the ocean, the beach, like warm beaches or something like that. Like warm sandy beaches would be a biome, right?
Okay.
But so would like, you know, uh, you know,
The jungle, the
yeah,
desert, the plains.
yeah. Like, have you ever been like, oh, I really wish I could go to see a real desert, like a full desert, but or anything like that.
So I think the conversation should maybe start.
Where have you been?
Yeah, where have you been? I'm the 12th. I share a birthday with Frank Sinatra. Ooh, fly me to the moon. That's nice. That's a cool shared birthday.
Oh, Frankie.
Whoever calls Frank Sinatra Frankie is the GOAT for real. Um okay, so I've been to the desert. Like
a true-blooded desert.
yes, like a desert.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been to Nevada.
Nevada.
I drove from Texas to Nevada, right?
Yeah. How was that experience?
I was with my family, so probably traumatized.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's not been as an adult.
No, I actually have not been to. We should run some 40. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so right now I'm currently playing Deadlock a lot. Deadlock and Power Wash Simulator.
Oh
yeah. There's a couple others. But yeah, for sure. If you aren't already in the Discord, join the Discord and let me know next time that you're on. Also, if you play Rivals, I play Rivals. It's really good, honestly. I've been
to catch more Rivals games.
I do. I'm trying to catch somebody who like will play some Marvel Rivals with me because all of my friends right now are on Deadlock. And I love Deadlock. It's a great game, but there's only so much I can do. So, Love Gun says, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Oh my gosh. I read that as though it was you. Okay, can you read that? Well, do you even know what he's referencing?
I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out in the rain in the desert. You can remember your name because there ain't no one for you to give you no pain. No, I got no idea.
Understandable. I'm busy packing right now to move. Nice. Is this like to college to what am I doing here? What am I doing? I'm just kind of I made some mistakes already. Happy little whatever you call them. So happy.
There's no accidents, only surprises.
Ooh, I don't like being surprised that much. Oh god.
Neither do I.
Oh no. Hey, I didn't mean to surprise you. Oh, I didn't mean to scare you, buddy. I was just existing, therefore I am. This guy thinks I intentionally scared him. Anywho, any Hauser, any what's-a-call-it. That's exciting. Your mom's boyfriend. I remember when he had pink hair. I have had a little bit of everything. Wigs are glorious. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can have whatever color hair that I want.
Mm-hmm. You want to change it too much to have it ever dyed, you know?
Yeah, it's true. And I have a job that I have to keep it on lock for. But okay, back to so I've been to the desert.
Okay.
I have been to the mountains. I've been to snow. I've lived in snow, right? I've been to the plains and prairies and like hills. Over the hills and everywhere. Let's see. Oh gosh. It just depends on like what you I have not.
Ever been to a mesa?
Yeah. Mesa Plauda.
What about a rainforest?
I've never been to a rainforest.
Never been to a rainforest?
I have been.
Other than the cafe?
I've been to both a regular forest and a petrified forest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, like an alpine forest.
Rainforest Cafe. Oh my god. Alpine forest is that like snowy forest?
Like a mountain forest.
Yeah, I have. I've also been to flatlands, like the true flatlands in the like Dakotas.
Sandy beaches?
Yeah. Pebble beaches, rock beaches, sandy beaches, quartz beaches.
Yeah.
Volcanic. I've been to a caldera. I
like lake country.
Yeah, I've been to oceans, lakes, streams, creeks, deep ocean. I've been deep sea.
You've been underneath in the deep
ocean?
ocean?
Not on top of it. I've never been in like a submarine. Even though I have some like dreams of wanting to scuba dive, but at the same time it being like pretty high up there as like a bad fear.
Yeah.
Subnautica's crazy. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Forest. I could never leave without you by my side. Let's see. I've been to like huge cities also, but I've never been to New York. It's on my list for sure. I've never been to New York. I've never been to Broadway. I've been to Broadway musicals, but I've never been to Broadway itself. I've been to Hollywood. I know those don't count as geographical locations, but
What about like the hinterlands?
what is that? What are you saying right now?
That's like it's like cold northern deserts.
Like the tundra?
Yeah,
That I
the
think that's the
tundra.
Dakotas. I don't know what to
Really?
call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's what it feels like. I don't know if that's what it's actually technically called.
Yeah, that's all that matters is what it feels
I've also been to Calgary and Alberta, Regina, Saskatchewan area. Like, I've also been to Quebec.
like. What about really rainy places?
I've been to Seattle,
Yeah.
but it wasn't raining that much when we were there.
Anywhere else that you've been that's been like a really
Really
rainy?
rainy? Parts of Spain are pretty rainy, but not like 24/7.
Ireland was pretty rainy too.
It only rained one day that I was there.
Yeah, but like, it, you could tell it was like the rainy lands, you know.
Yeah, I've been to Ireland. I've been to Greece.
Well, yeah. What is Greece is like an archipelago?
Hmm.
Archipelago.
But like mainland, like Athens and stuff, was like it just reminded me, like there's certain parts, like the opening of Frozen, like cutting ice. I've seen ice be cut, but like for like fishing, but I've never like gone ice fishing myself.
What about the savannah?
Isn't that like open plains, but it's got animals in it?
I mean, it's like hot. I mean, I think it mostly comes down to like
I don't think I have
what
been
kind of
to a
plants are there. I guess
I don't think I have been to a savanna. I don't think I've been to a rainforest or a savanna.
like safari lands. Have you been to a jungle before?
Technically, yes. I zip lined in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
Don't they? Isn't that classified as a jungle?
probably.
I don't know. You're asking so many logistical questions because, like, I don't know what qualifies as what. You know,
We could figure it out.
we
Mhm.
could.
Uh, I don't know, like of thinking back on all those different places and stuff that you've been, different like geographical experiences, right? Like the
Mm-hmm.
temperature, the type of plants that are there, the type of animals that are there, all that kind of stuff. Like, what are some of your ones that you really like being in, and what are some of the ones that you don't like being in?
All of them. I like being in all of them. But to answer your original question, one that's on my bucket list is I want to go to the rainforest and I want to go to see the pyramids. But I know that that's just like a 15-minute thing on a whole trip, you know?
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just like on the other side of the pyramids, it's just like a whole bustling ass city.
I did know that.
I
That city's crazy.
don't know what city that is.
Cairo.
Cairo? I love how I want y'all to know we're just gonna be shooting in the dark, and the only one who's gonna like know for sure is chat because y'all are gonna have Google.
True.
Um, let's see. Yeah, I want to go to rainforest. I want to go to the jungle, like See all the tropical. I want to go to Rio real bad.
What about a reef? Have you been to a reef
Yes,
before?
I have. I've been to the Grand Caymans. Cayman Islands is by far the most beautiful snorkeling that I've ever done.
Have you ever been to a volcano?
Yes.
You have?
I have.
Which volcano did you go to?
It was not active, but the one that was in, where was the caldera? Was that Greece? I think it was Greece. Yeah, it was for sure Greece. Greece area. And the water smelled crazy.
Yeah?
I'm
like
letting you
sulfur
know.
Crazy?
It smelled crazy, crazy.
Interesting. Okay.
Isn't that corn syrup? Oh, Lord. You'll never know. You'll never know.
I helped you out with the other one.
No, we'll never know. We'll never know. Unfortunately, the jokes are just too high of intellect for us. So what about you, though?
Huh? What about me?
What
Very good
about
question.
now? Funk show brother.
I've never been to a volcano,
Yeah?
even though I lived next to one for a long time.
Is that like Shame?
No,
The city
no.
in Egypt.
Oh, corn syrup? The city in Egypt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to a volcano before. I've been to a reef before. Been to a bunch of different kinds of beaches. I've not really been out in the, like, I don't know, I guess I don't really know what you would consider deep ocean. Like, I've been out, like, crab fishing and stuff out off the coast of Washington, but, like, I haven't been, like, out. Like,
Could you see the shore?
no. You couldn't see the shore, but I haven't been, like, days out, you know?
Oh. I don't think you have to be days out to be considered deep sea fishing.
Yeah.
Or deep ocean. I think it has to do with the depth.
Oh, that would make sense now that you mention it, actually. Didn't really think of it that way.
Let's
Are
see.
you sure, though?
I don't know, to be honest. You know, we'll never know. It might be the type of fish that are there. Or the type of boats that are allowed out there.
I've been to a rainforest plenty of times.
Which one?
Most of Washington is covered in rainforests, but I've been to the
Well,
what's the one? Like specifically, I've gone out and into like rainforest
into, like,
national parks and stuff
okay.
like that. You know, there's the Olympic National Park is a big one of the biggest rainforests in the United States, I think.
Okay.
I've been there. That's really cool. It's so beautiful.
Will you read that for me?
I don't think I've ever been to a jungle though. Oh yeah, the city in Egypt, corn syrup, Cairo versus Egypt, Cairo.
Did you know what he was saying?
I do now.
Okay. I never knew what that old man was saying to me. Um, that's a movie quote, by the way.
Fine.
Gray. Everything's gray. Ugh.
Everything is gray?
Everything is gray thumb.
And you're part of a team.
Okay. So what? So, sorry.
What were some of the other ones?
We were talking about deserts. We were talking about.
Oh yeah, I've
You
never
said
really been to the desert
rainforest.
before.
Yeah, is that weird? Like
Like a truly sand desert, you know? I think that'd be cool to go to sometime.
Have you been to Colorado?
Yeah, I stayed with
Oh,
Gig.
Gig. Yeah. Oh, I miss Gig.
But that was the only time I've been to Colorado.
Okay.
Colorado.
Have you been to New Mexico
No.
or Nevada?
No. I have not. Those places full of deserts, I assume.
Somewhat. I was just thinking about like opportunity.
Yeah.
Have you been to hill country or like
Yeah.
plains?
Yeah, I've been in hill country, I think. I've been through plains before, you know. On the way down here and like when we go back up to Kansas every once in a while, you know. Hill country, I'm not sure. I've been into places that are like very hilly, but I don't know if I've been in hill country per se.
Right.
Maybe. I've driven through a mesa area on the way down here, but I've never like been
Stopped and
yeah, like,
hung out there.
mhm.
You're thinking like hiked and
Yeah, like hiked in. Yeah.
okay.
I've been on a mountain. I've been in snowy mountains.
In the mountains.
I've been in the snowy forest.
In the prairies.
I've been to lake country for sure.
You've been to the river.
Oh yeah.
You've been
Yeah, lots of the river.
you said lots of the river.
Lots of the river. Yeah, I don't know if I've really been like in like a really like a real prairie, you know.
Okay. I'm not sure like a lot of them exist, anymore.
Oh, they do definitely.
I don't know.
Dust Bowl is the Dust Bowl. It'd be dustin'.
It'd be Dustin.
Yeah, it'd still be dustin' things.
Achoo.
Achoo.
I had to give up on some of the little brushing. I had to use a big brush, a big boy brush this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Let's see. So, when you think about all of it, have you been to a safari?
No. I would like to one day though.
Yeah. I'd like to too. Let's see. I don't think you missed any crazy ones. All right, which ones do you want to go to?
I would love to go to a desert.
Yeah, if you were to
Like
like tier list it, deserts at your top.
no. I don't. I was. I didn't. I know I would like to go to a desert at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Like hike, camp, stay, hotel, drive through. Like what is the amount that you would need?
Sandboarding, dune buggying.
Oh, like excursioning in
I
the
mean,
desert.
that's definitely one aspect of it for sure. Like, not the whole thing, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to. Hmm. Hmm.
Um, I've always wanted to go to see an active volcano, like Hawaii or something like that. You know, like lava fields and stuff. That would be so cool.
I unfortunately read too much about
Wait, you don't like volcanoes?
no, the thing is, it's not that I don't like volcanoes.
You don't think they would like you very much?
Um, hmm. How do I say this? The tourism around volcanoes is pretty sketchy.
In the way that like you would want them to be better trained to help guide you in a safe way, and they aren't, or in like we're exploiting the land and the resources kind of way.
Yeah, both.
Both.
Both. But just don't just don't look up volcanic tourism before going. Is all I'm going to say.
Wouldn't I want to specifically look it up before I go?
No.
It's just kind of like you just gotta think it.
You gotta want to do it or don't look it up.
I don't know. There's a lot of dangerous ish things that I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't know. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to ever like hike Mount Everest though. We'll say.
Yeah?
No, no way. Fortunately, that is definitely one of the like exploit the local resources kind of like horrific things
Yeah.
for me that I'm just like, hell no. I know that's a goal for a lot of people and a lot of climbers and stuff like that, but not me.
Yeah, what do you know about it?
It was just that, like, because the conditions are so harsh, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people die. Like, a lot of people die.
Like a lot of people, yeah.
And their bodies do have to get left up there most of the time, which like that part doesn't bother me as much per se. I'm like not like a huge fan of it or anything, but like people die all over the place.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, and then the whole entire mountainside's just filled with trash.
Uh-huh.
Because one, not all hikers are treating it with the respect that it deserves, right? And two is that like sometimes you have to leave your gear behind because it's so dangerous.
Yeah.
But I think mostly it's that it's because it's such a spectacle and such a talked about thing and such a like, you know, everybody knows about it, everybody wants to do it kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It attracts a lot of people who aren't actually prepared or professionals or set up for success in a way that has me like kind of grossed out by the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. I get that. That is very close to what I'm talking about with volcanoes. Sorry, I'm gonna take up a little bit more space today.
No, you're good. You're not invading my space.
Yeah,
I
so
wouldn't let you.
oh,
We fight for
oh,
space.
oh,
You
would
know?
we? Oh,
Yeah.
I believe it. Ooh, scary.
Yeah, you better watch out.
Ooh, so scared.
Yeah. I mean, like, do you have places on that list of things that like are high on your list, or like even ones you've experienced, or like I really liked this, or I really didn't like this? I know you're not a big fan of the snow in general, but
It's not. The thing is like I, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the snow. Um, I just don't like being cold,
yeah, I
and
hate being cold.
it's rough in that way. I'm really fucking naturally vignetting this fucking painting over here.
Yeah.
It's good. It's crazy.
Nice.
Um, but uh, so there's a lot of places that I would want to go back to.
Yeah. Like
Um,
what?
but the problem with myself, right, and the problem with the way that I view travel and money right now is if I've already been there, there's so many. I did the math a couple years back that was like I will not be able to afford to visit all of the places that I want to visit before I die. And that was a little heartbreaking for me,
Yeah.
but I got through it. And said, "Well, it's okay. You know, we'll just do our best with what we got." Um and so visiting the same place twice feels like I'm giving up on visiting a new place.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't know if that answered your question.
Not at all.
Oh
That wasn't
god.
even
Oh,
close to
oh
my
my
question.
oh no.
I was like, what of those types of places, those environments, those things?
Did I
What ones did you like? I really liked this, and what ones were you like? I didn't really like this.
You know what's crazy? I expected all beaches to hit my like, yeah, this is really good. Um, rock, there's some types of rock beaches that do not do, and like there's certain types of grass beaches that don't do it for me. The mosquitoes, the bugs, the extraness to it is so takes it it's not relaxing, it's not adventurous, it's just kind of annoying. I get that feeling sometimes when that I've been to a couple of grass beaches. But everything else, like,
Grass just gets everywhere.
yeah, more importantly it's just like bugs, you know. Shoot, I have to lighten this up real quick. Would you be willing to pass me a paper towel?
Yeah.
Sorry to.
Oh, that was perfect timing. Um, yeah, I grew up on rock beaches, and there, if you're in the mood for uh, walking down the beach and experiencing the salt air and looking at something that's kind of pretty and looking at different rocks that are all different shapes and colors and sizes. If that's the experience you want to go of like I want to walk and I want to contemplate, Rock
Yeah.
beaches, great for that.
Perfect.
If you're just like, I want to go relax, rock beaches, terrible for that.
Yeah.
One of the worst relaxation. Like, I'm gonna go lay down on my blanket. You know, I'm expecting a beach experience. Nah, you're not getting a beach experience.
I haven't done this in such a long time that I'm like,
Ooh, interesting.
I'm so excited. So, with these paintings set, I'm going a little bit more abstract. And so, some of the stuff that I'm like looking forward to doing is also, sorry, that's loud. Oops. Um, some of the stuff I'm like looking forward to doing is very whimsy.
Yeah, that's
Very,
fun.
very like, it doesn't have to be perfect, like mixed medium feels, squash it together feels, and which is not typical for me, but I just want something to be hung up that is like, I have to stand up for this. Is that weird? I'm sorry.
Oh, you good?
I'm in your space.
Not at all.
What else? Do you have any like, so you don't have a specific place or thing that you're like, I want to go see this.
Oh, I mean, I do for sure. I mean, I would love to go.
You said Rio the other day.
Yeah, I mean, I've got lots of. I think it's mostly just about like experiencing what the world has to give because there's a lot that it has to give. Um, and so, not, you know, like, I don't know, not being stuck in where you're at or whatnot, you know? Like, the willingness to go out and do and see and experience. And I think nature is a big part of that for me. Because I love the clouds and the sunsets in Texas, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter that it's been 10 years, you know? Like, it's still like. I literally got stopped on the way up here to get ready for this. So I was like, I just had to stop and look outside and be like, what the fuck? That's crazy, you know?
Yeah. No, I have traveled the fucking world. Um not wholly, right? I haven't seen everything. But I I came back from Greece and was like, dude, Texas has them beat on sunsets. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the way the earth is tilted with the sun, like, but everyone always said, like,
Probably all the factory chemicals that they put out they're selling. I don't know.
oh my gosh.
But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's definitely otherworldly. It's like, I'm glad to be able to experience that, and what I imagine is like, oh, well, there's probably stuff like this
Just everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, I
You
know
know,
for
like,
sure.
so let's go fucking see it. Like that sounds cool.
Yeah, I'm all about the like, I want to try foods. I want to meet people and talk to people and learn about their fucking birthday traditions and death traditions and like
Yeah,
I want to like experience the world. But I think that that's natural. I think that
yeah,
most people do.
for sure. Well, not everybody, obviously, right? But a
Yeah.
lot of people do.
But it's just not, it's so expensive to travel.
It
I
is.
feel like beyond any other hobby in the world, I think that travel is the most expensive.
Mm,
I know that you can have expensive other hobbies.
I think it's more like if you want to travel safely and securely and with your belongings and like all of that kind of stuff, yes.
Yes.
But also you could just like backpack across Europe, you know, like you could do for $0 basically, you know, like just enough to eat, you know.
Yeah, but I want you to know that backpacking is not an option for everyone.
No, yeah,
You
you
know,
know what?
like,
But I mean, just like there are definitely alternative routes to things, but also like it's not always available to everyone anyway, you know.
yeah, I'm saying
Not everyone can just
generally
be like,
available.
I'm gonna quit my job and go backpack across Europe for a month and a half. You know, not everybody can do that.
I can tell you this much. At this point, if I move jobs or do anything like that is what my plan is. In between jobs, in between getting hired, like I'm just gonna go take advantage of it because it is. You're right. It's so far and few in between.
All right, I get your point.
Oh, listen, take me with you. Sorry, told you I'm taking up some space today.
No, you get it. I think I was really coming together. You gotta find that spot that I accidentally painted white. There it is.
What else you got? Is that enough to satisfy your fancy?
Yeah, that's pretty much the vibe, you know.
Yeah. Well, we got some features.
Mm-hmm. How's that feel?
Mm, right now, pretty awful. It does not feel good. How we feeling tonight? Yeah. Also, I have a goal that I want to be done with this first painting by the end of the month.
Oh yeah, that's a fun goal.
But I'm gonna be gone for the last 2 weeks of the month, remember?
Yeah.
So
So you're speed painting,
I'm not speed painting, but I am,
making sure you're making progress.
yeah, making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
No, I don't think that worked. That's okay. We'll just have to get more gold. I'll leave this for another time when I figure out what I want to do with this. Now, what am I gonna do about you?
Sorry.
Maybe dark. Like really dark. That's an option.
Sorry. Oh, I just got black on my brush. That's funny. Sorry, I gotta do this. Okay, there's only one spot I gotta fix so far. Oh, I shouldn't put this on the floor. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? How do I get the black off this brush? We're about to make a mess, y'all.
That's what painting's all about.
Ow.
Organized mess.
No. There's nothing organized about this mess.
That's not true. I think your mess is plenty organized.
So I've got to let this dry now.
Yeah, can you work on a different part then? We'll try it.
I can. And I was just thinking about
Yeah, that's what I was already using. No. No, it was not. That's not what I wanted to do.
okay. In order to not waste paint, I'm gonna do this a little out of order.
Out of order from what?
From what I was planning on doing.
Oh. The plan is changed.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. Yeah.
Nice. So locked in.
I am so locked in, yeah. Okay. What other topic do you want to talk about?
we could talk about the other one that I was suggesting.
Yeah, what is it?
Uh, so there's this anime that came out recently, and the idea of the anime is that they took a chimpanzee and they cloned the chimpanzee and mixed it with human DNA to make a clone chimpanzee hybrid that they were doing experiments on, right?
Okay.
For like genetic testing. And this pro animal rights uh like extremist organization broke into the lab with guns and rescued the chimpanzee human hybrid from the clutches of this organization, right?
Okay.
And it makes national news. They're like, oh, they actually did this. They actually made a hybrid. Um, and at the time, he's like a baby. And they take him into protection. And um, he gets adopted by a family that raises him. And he is raised like a human. And he looks like a chimpanzee with like slightly vaguely human characteristics, but mostly just looks like a chimpanzee kind of, or like an
Okay.
orangutan, or like not really an orangutan, but like yeah,
Something in the monkey,
yeah,
chimp,
yeah,
orangutan family.
for sure.
Okay.
And so like he he can talk like a human, and he um dresses like a human,
Mm-hmm.
and um eventually he goes to school,
Uh-huh.
and it's like makes national news, like first, hybrid to ever go to human school, right? Because there's no one like him before.
Yeah.
He's the first of his kind.
Yeah.
And the premise of the anime is like, how do humans treat things in that situation, people in that situation,
Terribly.
and like what kind of philosophical things is the main character going to have to, grapple with, and what do his classmates have to grapple with, and all that kind of stuff. So the idea was to like, one, what are your thoughts? And
One, great writing. Good idea. Good premise.
yeah, it's a really cool idea. And from what I can tell of the first episode I watched, I think it was executed relatively well. The main character kind of waxes poetic a little bit too much, but like that's also the point of the show, so like it's not that bad. Um, yeah, like it's basically like the One Piece characters, right? Like the half giraffe person that's in One Piece, and like there's the half gorilla person that's in One Piece. And those are a little bit more goofy, fantastical representations of that idea for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you could imagine a world where like a half giraffe, half person was like having to go to high school, and
Mm-hmm.
like what that would be like, or have to go to college, and like what they'd be like, what kind of societal problems would they have to deal with, but also like, you know, they're constantly going to be in the news and constantly scrutinized, and everything that they do or say is going to be, you know, watched and put onto, you know, a billboard somewhere or whatever.
In the anime, is it a solo, or are they intending on making more? Like,
From the first episode, I don't know. He's the first of his kind, but assumedly anyone could make another one, right?
if it exists, therefore it can be done. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like magic, and it's not like you know, once in a lifetime event or anything like that. It's like clearly
Science.
they're like science. They do it through science, and it's clearly like this is they're on the bleeding edge of science in that way of like doing stuff that pushes our moral boundaries of what's right and wrong to do with that kind of stuff. But like,
Yeah, so let's talk about, do you want to talk about the societal implications first, or do you want to talk about um moral implications, or both, or like where do you want to start with the conversation?
good question. I think that like talking about the moral implications of it in the first place is probably a good place to start because I feel like that builds a better foundation groundwork for talking about anything else. But that's just my gut feeling.
I think it would be more entertaining to do it the opposite direction.
Okay, let's do it.
Entertaining for us, mentally and socially, because I feel once you've figured out the morality and you've got that in place, there's no guesswork with the other ones. Right? Like, this is just how people would be.
Hmm. Okay.
So, here's my thoughts. Uh, there are, and this is going to sound, this may sound like a little, I don't know if harsh is the right word. Um, shoot. I don't know the right word. Right term. Extremist? Social justice warrior. I don't know what I with
Take.
this might be a hot take.
Sure.
But I think that this concept has existed in our society as long as humans have existed.
I don't think that's a hot take.
And
it's definitely presented in some ways. Like it is its own thing, and it is trying to be its own thing.
yeah.
But it's hard for the watcher or reader to not immediately draw parallels to like segregation, right?
Or those who are differently abled.
Yeah, that's another one.
Like,
I mean, this is definitely because of the spectacle of this exact situation. Like, it doesn't it doesn't quite hit the same notes as disability.
well, so
But
here
I do get the vibe.
here is why my brain goes towards disability.
Yeah.
Because for a really long time, right, society would label this alien thing that as less worth, right? Like, oh, it's not worth living if you know that your child is going to be disabled, right? Yeah. And that sort of like boundary existing within that space is one that crosses with like, what is the quality of life? What is the thinking, processing? Where's the suffering line? And who is the determining like factor for that? You know, who gets to decide?
Well, I mean, in this case, right, there's presumably the only suffering is one of how society treats one, which, at least in our current moral standpoint of the world, it's generally by most people not an acceptable reason for ending a life. Is that there's social and emotional pressures on you.
But
whatever, regardless of what your own personal beliefs on the situation.
But the question is not to be or not to be.
Right, because it is already be.
No. It is you create the thing. Right? The not to be question. Like, don't generate this like you're there's already cats in the world.
I think you're. It sounds like you're going down the. We're talking about the morality first
No, no, no,
path.
no, no.
You're talking about whether or not it's a good idea to make such a thing.
So yeah, to them, right?
Yeah.
They're essentially saying, I don't know how to say it. So to them, they're essentially saying, should the thing exist or not exist? And usually society, right, goes, okay, does it exist naturally? So if something by society is deemed like a natural,
Yeah.
quote unquote, then society
Rejects it.
rejects it.
Yeah.
And that is within uh, animal kingdom stuff, and that's also within humans as well.
Yeah, and it is definitely a matter of that perception because that perception does change over time, right? Like
Yeah, for sure.
hugely. You think about like how dogs look like right now versus how dogs looked like 100 years ago. You know, like
Yeah,
natural, like a pug.
is not
You know, like it's definitely one of those borderline things, right? Like, I mean, even the corn that we eat, right, is not natural in
Yep.
that sense, right? Like, it's been specifically bred to be a particular way over long periods of time so that we get more out of it, you know?
Yeah, so then you think about the opposite, right? So if society accepts something which was first started as quote unquote unnatural,
Yeah.
what themes do you see society doing? Like what causes them to accept it? Do you think?
Um,
Because I've got a thought.
hmm. Let me think about that for a second. I think the thing that comes to mind to me as the root of why something becomes accepted over time is basically like a product of empathy.
I disagree.
I think about like gay rights, for example,
I
right?
would
Is an
I would
easy one.
I would like for it to be that. But I don't think that that is the driving force.
So, like, for example, the one that comes to mind is gay rights, right? Definitely in the past, I mean, even still now, but like for the timeline of our conversation, right? In the past, was thought of as something unnatural, right?
Mm-hmm.
And over time, acceptance of that thing has been gained, right? Like we have more acceptance of that now than we used to. Like more of society accepts that as something that isn't unnatural, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you ask yourself, well, why? Like how did that happen? Like what caused that change to happen?
Mm-hmm.
And the way I see it reflected in people, in like people's ability to go, oh yeah, no, I get it. That like that should be allowed even if it's not for me. Is empathy, right? Like empathy can be taught in that like if you have a social structure built in your brain that this thing is a certain way, and you are eventually taught that that is not true, that things are different than that, then that opens up your ability to have empathy for something because you understand it, so you can experience it, so you can attach humanity to it. That that's kind of the vibe of where I'm going with it mentally, but let me hear what you have on that.
So, I I agree with you that ideally to be empathetic would be how I would like to see humans approach the subject. However, what I've seen in my life, right, is one, the reason why they reject it to begin with, a lot of times is fear,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Fear of the unknown.
Yeah. Fear of whether it's like, oh, is it going to affect me? Is it going to hurt me? Is it going to take away from me in some way? Like,
I don't understand this thing, therefore it is scary.
yeah. So, as a self protecting mechanism. But when a society feels safe, right? A lot of times that is where the change, safe from a thing, right? That's where I see a lot of change happen.
Where does the sense of safety come from, though?
Well, exposure and knowledge.
Knowledge and understanding, right?
Yeah.
If you understand the thing, if enough people
But
get explained the thing.
But understanding does not equal empathy.
I think understanding is a prerequisite for
Correct.
empathy.
I agree.
And so if you don't have social understanding, if 95% of people don't understand the thing,
Mm-hmm.
then that means 95% of people can't have
Empathy.
the empathy for the thing.
Yeah, I agree.
So as understanding increases, so does the ability for people to have empathy for
Yeah,
it.
I agree. Those are correlated. Where I differ,
Okay.
right? I think normative behavior or normative like acceptance not only comes from safety, but also comes from knowledge, and I think it comes from exploitation.
Okay, talk me through that. That's a very interesting word to use.
So, horses.
I got a new friend.
Dogs. Whatever, right? If something has purpose to the norm, then they'll put time into it. They'll put effort into it. And once you give something a purpose, right? Because if it's just existing, you know, it's not always given the love and care and blah, blah, blah. But if it's a purpose or it can provide the norm with something, then it has a reason for like existing to them. Ooh, I messed up. Well, I didn't mess up too bad, but so what I've seen is like how do horses get rights, right? Well, you learn about them and then you study them and then you figure out like how can I better use a horse to do the thing that I'm wanting it to do for me? Well, in that process, you're going to realize that a horse is a thinking thing. And then once you hit it's a thinking thing, well, how far down the thinking thing rabbit hole is the horse? So they used to treat slaves like property, like pets, like they weren't human.
Yeah.
At some point, right? The also hi. Thank you for the follow. We're just doing art and talking about an anime, and I'm currently working on adding stuff.
Hello.
Normally it's not this deep, but I think that to just sort of like bring it back to how do I think society would react? I think they would be fearful first.
Yes. I think people would have low levels of understanding of the thing. And would feel afraid about that. Like, they'd have so many questions about, like, well, if it can it like think for itself? Can it talk? Like, is it sentient? Does that mean that it's an alien? Like,
Does that
does that mean that it's a human? Like,
do you know why that what does that mean happens?
because they want to know how it's going to affect them.
Putting labels to things allows the brain to ambiguity reduction realize how am I supposed to interact with this thing?
Yeah.
Give me the rules of engagement.
Yeah, because if you think about, like, where does the base level, like, at its core, like, why do human brains do that, right? Because it's like, it's not a, it's not a social construct thing. It's a human brain thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Um,
Protection, survival.
because community and safety of the community is built in so heavily into the way our brain works that if something is deemed um, a threat to the community because it's different, oftentimes the community will reject the thing so that the community stays safe and so that the community um, and from like a DNA standpoint, right, of like protecting, like, there's a trait that leads to a individual being sick or weakly or something like that, then um, distancing themselves from that socially means that even if that thing is allowed to exist, like that sickly individual is allowed to exist, right? In the group, if it's socially ostracized, then it's less likely to reproduce and have that sickness be brought back into the group.
Correct. Yeah, no. So, how is that represented in society, right? Like, how is it represented in their interaction with this half human, half chimpanzee, or half, what do they call it? Monkey, ape,
I think
orangutan?
I think they say it's a human chimp hybrid. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And when I think about it, it's like, well, is it wrong of them to be like, oh, it's an abomination? Like, like, is it wrong of them to not know how to talk about it or how to treat it? Or no, because the education isn't there, because the experience isn't there. Obviously, it's never happened before. Like,
Yeah, society takes a long time to catch up to uh, big changes in understanding, right? Like, our understanding of the fact that we can go to space, uh, like, it takes a while for people to really, like, absorb that into their conscious of that, like, we're a spacefaring society, right?
yeah.
Maybe not the greatest example, but that kind of vibe of things, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's going to take people talking about it, having discussions about it, thinking about it, to determine how they should act with the thing. Like, is it's obviously a thinking, living, breathing
Thing.
thing in more ways than like many other things are, right? Like, we don't have any comparison point, right?
Mm-hmm.
because we don't have any like birds can't actually speak human language, right?
I mean, the thing is like we do in the fact that like we do with chimps. We do with like orangutans and monkeys and elephants and horses and dogs and cats. There's laws put in place on what you can and cannot do and the way that you can and cannot treat them because they're of that like thinkingness, sentientness.
Yeah. Yeah. We treat sentient beings as a class above things that we deem as not sentient, right? Absolutely. Like we treat chimpanzees differently than we treat ants.
Correct.
And there are protective laws and stuff like that. But like this is the first of its kind of a class above that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one step closer to humanity in that it can truly communicate with us in our own language. It can think, it can breathe, it can have ideas. Those ideas can influence us.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas most people don't think of a dog's ideas as something that could ever influence them. Right? This dog is not going to convince me that I should get a new job.
I don't know.
Most people don't think that
Yeah,
way.
I think that most people are behind the times.
And so like this would be something that is like extra scary to people.
Yeah, for sure. Especially people who don't have the ability to think outside of their own life experience either.
Yeah.
So scared at first and then exploit. How can I, oh, can I have one in my house? Can I, how do I get one? Like, wanting to, like, make it a pet, wanting to put it on display and make money off of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some of that.
Well, you see freak shows, right? It doesn't matter if they're human, right? Like, I think that the people who want or are gonna try to monetize it will.
For sure. I think that's true of regular
I
everyday
got a new
average citizens, too.
friend.
You know, like they'll
Thank you for
try and
the
exploit
follow.
us as well, you know.
I hope that you're doing well. Well, and that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about social reaction,
Yeah.
right? We're talking about social reaction to. Okay, that does look like a cloud, right? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Y'all, the self-questioning bits go crazy. So yeah, I think that exploitation, right, is also a part of acceptance. And then once you realize, well, hey, you shouldn't do that. Of course. We are talking about an anime right now, in case you're wondering. And the concept of if the anime was real, how would society react, right? Like, what do we think about the societal implications of this thing? And so the anime, I don't know the name of it, but it's a human.
The Darwin experiment. The Darwin
Okay.
something about the Darwin something.
Okay. But that there's a chimp human hybrid of some sort, And if that was happening, like, what do we think, you know, etc., etc. I'm currently painting some stuff. Cool beans. Cool beans. Do you know, I used to say that on repeat with one of my friends. Cool beans. Um, no, it was completely gone. So I think that once it gets past that, and it gets past like, oh, it's old news, right? I think society will have to make, I mean, the bullying, the ostracizing, like, there'll have to be specific protections to it. Classifications, like, are they called a hybrid? In the same way that, like, trans are identified as trans, right? Or intersex are identified as intersex. People love labeling shit, right? But what do you call it, right? Like what is, when you, if you were to take a group of a dog and a cat and a human and an alien and fungus and this chimp hybrid, and you were to put it into a group and say label it, it's alive.
It's alive, it's sentient. And see, that's, I think, like, it would fall into this category of, like, things, like, would people say that it's human, you know?
Nice. What show are you watching? That's super, this show has super life lessons. I'm here for it.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a couple colors.
Would you mind grabbing me another paper plate?
Yeah, I can do that.
They're the freaking best. Yeah, I love having conversations. Bluey. Oh, actually, good show. It's so good. It's so calming. It's so good. That's how I feel about, like, that's how I feel about, like, quote unquote kids games like Minecraft and things like that. I feel like you can get real life lessons and real childhood development and, like, personal development from the most, like, basic art pieces. And I think that cartoons are hint my name, The Amazing Bluey. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. That's crazy. That's cool. Am I gonna make my own color? Am I gonna make my own color? I think I wait. I think I don't do this section. I think I do this section here. That's dope. Yeah, so, like, what, like, are you, like, a huge fan? Like, do you have a Bluey tattoo? I want to know. I would consider myself, like, a pretty, see the whole gang? Ah! Who's your favorite character? I mean, you can't say Bluey because that's like saying Monkey D. Luffy is your favorite One Piece character. Like, who's your favorite quote unquote like side character? Or do you have, or your favorite episode even? Bingo and Bandit. Oh, they're so cute too. The character design and the personalities are very cute. Let me also, I'm gonna throw this away so I don't get it like everywhere. But yeah, that's sick. I love that for you. Like, top tier. To have something that you're like that passionate about too. Yeah. Well, I guess I have a character in my name, technically. I don't know if you play League of Legends or if you play games, but Tibbers is a League of Legends character. Well, not a character, actually. A bearer of a character. So, I get that. Not that it's like my favorite thing in the whole world, right? But like it, you know, I like bears, so I like everything, honestly.
Here's your new paper plate.
Hello, thank you. I was just talking to Bluey over here.
Yeah?
She's a lover. Hello, God Smile. Make me dab. You dab for me since I'm. Oh, that was quick. I'm a huge fan of the show, and I made my build. Ah, I didn't know Build-A-Bear had a Bluey like line that you could do. That's so sick. God Smile, how are you feeling? How's Savannah? What you doing? I'm just gonna ploop some green out here. Let me see what you're working on. So I am working on 1 of 10 of my canvases. Here you go. I'm not telling anyone what it is. But I'm doing just sort of like a, what's the word? What's the word for what?
Collage?
Not a series, but like, what's the word when it's not realistic?
Abstract.
Abstract. Like an artsy, abstract version that is low stress.
Art. Notoriously low stress.
Yeah, you know. Art for other people is notoriously low stress sometimes.
Yeah.
But for me, brothers, I don't know. Low stress strippers, I'll take it. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I literally just spit on my canvas.
Low stress.
Low stress. So, have you seen the Darwin Project? We were talking about this anime. I have not seen it.
I haven't really seen it either. I just saw episode 1.
Episode 1, you saw the pilot? Okay, understandable.
I just thought the idea was super interesting.
So, I think that, yeah, humans will want to go in and label the thing for one.
Yeah, like D&D labels that kind of classification as like humanoid, right?
Humanoid. But I think that
good.
kind of is...
I don't think it's reductive.
I think it matters to them if it's reductive.
True.
Right? I met the Bluey today as well, and Bingo and my mom at an event. Savannah is cold. Eesh. You're in bed ready for work tomorrow? Oh, well, I'm excited for you. I'm glad that you are like getting to see part of the world. I don't know if you've been to Savannah before, but it's pretty chill. I got some friends that live near there.
We're on different pages. Savannah? Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah.
Ah, not Savannah down the street.
Georgia, Georgia. You like his dragon? What dragon? Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Oh, his dragon. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah.
It's a swamp hydra.
Oh my gosh. I'm over here like, what dragon? Bluey has a dragon?
Dragon?
Nope. I was like, dang, that dog got a dragon? I didn't know. Bro's chilling with it. If I was on the street, oh, you would have gotten a hug today. I haven't gotten a hug today, I don't think. Oh no, I did. Pariah came home and was like, you had a rough day? And gave me a big old Pariah hug. That was nice. I'm one of those types of animals that if I go uninteracted with, I go stir crazy.
Yeah, me too.
I
That's why I'm stir crazy.
Oh no, I hugged you today. But I didn't get hugged back.
What? That's not true.
Yeah, I leaned over and I hugged you. Remember when we first sat down?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
You haven't been hugged in months? God, smile. My favorite 3 episodes are Keepy, Uppy, and Takeaway and Barbecue. Okay, I'm gonna go look those up specifically. I want to watch them. I'm totally in a bluey mood. For real, for real. But anyway, or this anime. So, okay. So
yeah, if I get you to watch
yeah.
this before me, I think that'd be funny.
So in this anime, they make with science, they make a human chimp hybrid. And the question was, and the talking points that we were talking about was, how do we think society, if this was IRL, would react to that? And I think that initially they would react very poorly because people wouldn't know how to act around it. They wouldn't know how to treat it or what laws or what rights or how to measure its level of like, is it dangerous for me or how does this affect me? People generally struggle a lot with that. It would be considered animal abuse. Yeah, so it could, or it could be, I mean, it could be just what you're describing is that it's a thinking.
Yeah, it can talk. It got adopted into a family, and it can talk. It
Go to school?
understands. It's going to school, and like that's the kind of place that you first meet this character is like at school.
So it's just a kid, right?
Yeah, in a lot of ways, yeah, but in a lot of ways, no, because
Can it do things that, what things can it do that a normal kid, quote unquote normal, right? That a human kid couldn't?
uh, climb trees really well.
There's kids that can climb trees really well.
Not this well.
Oh, okay.
I think that the idea that the writers are trying to give, right, is that because that this person is somehow part animal, that they have different views on life and what it means to be alive and what it means to be human and the value of human life than just a normal born human might.
Yeah, I think that what you're seeing and what you're smelling and the lens that you're experiencing life, being ostracized and being treated differently, um, is different. What it means to be human to someone like Britney Spears, right? Or someone that's never had to work a day in their life, or will never have to work a day in their life. Like, it does change.
Listen, Brittany can work it, all right?
No, you know what I mean though. Like being and also the expectations for you to have to perform and go above and beyond and never make mistakes, or it's a reflection of the people that, or the humanoids or creatures or whatever you want to call them that you represent, right?
Yeah,
That you represent the whole.
Anyone, most people in elevated situations where they're being scrutinized by society because they're being looked at by society,
Mm-hmm.
are expected to be more perfect than anyone else, right? Like your coworker can go make mistakes and you could be annoyed, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, like they're a person, right? But
Yeah.
Caps on G2, who's competing on the world stage, has a human moment outside of the game, then like, oh, he must be a terrible human to the core for him to have ever done anything wrong, you know?
Yeah,
Stuff
for
like that.
sure.
Like people extremify people that they're looking at from a distance.
I think it's also in the same way that like bully breeds, right? Or like Dobermans, pit bulls, like some breeds get a bad rap because of, XYZ.
Yeah.
Just to catch up on chat. uh in people's eyes, I'm not saying it is. Yeah, I'm watching a show from 1984. Personally, I don't know. It's science to me, so I wouldn't feel one way or the other. In the long run, unless more of these homunculus, ooh, good word, are made, I feel like they would go mad. They aren't human, they aren't animal, and nothing is like them. They have nothing to relate to or ask,
Well, the thing is, like, they have parents that love them very much and treat them like a child of their family, and so like they have
are they,
relatable experiences.
well, are they, do they have human parents or do they,
Yes,
okay, they have human
they have human
parents.
parents, which I think that adopted children in general can often feel like they don't have anyone to relate to because their family is
Yeah.
not, actually their biological family, and so like there's some parallels there for sure too. But I think,
Yeah,
yeah,
honestly, I think the thing that, like, yeah, dude, you don't know how to do your hair because you're growing up in a biracial or cross racial adoption or foster situation, so you never learn how to take care of your curly hair
yeah,
properly. Like, or you look a specific way, so people expect you to act a specific way based off of whatever stereotypes that they have. um
yeah. That's why I said at the start too that it draws a lot of parallels with segregation.
okay.
um, just kind of like in not necessarily in the way that they're presenting it per se, but in the way that that social ostracization and like stuff is just kind of like
How that
how that
manifests.
manifests.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, I think as an individual, like, if you were to tell me right now,
Yeah.
oh, you're part horse, or you're part bear, or you're part whatever, when you were a baby, we genetically mutated you, or like what,
Yeah.
like, I would be like, and like, cool. Is that why I have so many autoimmune conditions? Like, I don't
There's just the
know.
bear genes that are inside of you.
Yeah, they're the bear genes trying to get out. But it wouldn't affect me. But if you told me that when I was a kid, every failure and every win, I would attribute it's because I am different.
Yeah, that's very common. Yeah.
Right? I'm being treated differently because of XYZ. You wouldn't be able to know, right? And so you're trying to imply there's like a correlation. You're trying to figure out the why or the or the whatever and all that jazz. But, and also society treats you differently. If you tell someone that they are stupid, if you treat a flower that it is worthless or ugly, it will grow differently. That is the nurture part of it. So, what you're explaining is a situation where both nature and nurture are brand new.
Yeah.
And I think if the parents are good parents, they won't just treat the child like a human child, right? They will actively be seeking out new ways to better support and facilitate and like do all the things, you know?
Yeah, I can
Because
see
like
that making sense. Yeah, for sure. Like they don't want to. You don't want to ignore reality because if
yeah,
you ignore reality, then the child has to experience it all by themselves.
yeah.
Whereas if you accept reality for what it is and try and help the child get through that, then now you're working together, and they don't not going to feel as alone.
Yeah, ignoring racism and sexism and homophobia, saying it doesn't exist makes it worse.
Yeah,
There
for sure.
has to be some validation, and this you know, thinking being's existence needs validation.
Yeah.
And validation in its own right can be acceptance and that in it be enough. Um so in the show I'm watching from 1984, it's the Disney animation Adventures of Gummy Bears. What?
There's a Disney movie about or Disney show about
What
the
is it
gummy bears?
called?
I've not heard of that.
I've never heard of this. I think as an adult with a fully developed brain, that can still happen. Yeah, absolutely. That's yeah. The mind will wonder and begin to think about the other side. What in life is a result of you being X, as well as human, past failures, success, inconsistencies? That is really it. I think that so something I was telling him when he first mentioned it is like it's a very good trope in writing for it to be so relatable to human existence and like
Mm-hmm.
just life experience, that feeling of questioning one's worth and is this person annoyed with me because I'm annoying or because
Different.
I'm different? You know, if are they seeing something that I'm not? Like, are they aware of like something? Just tell me. Are they being honest with me when they say that they like me for who I am? Or am I just a sideshow to them? I love it. Good art. How do you feel about it, Westy?
I think that it's coming together just nicely. I got a couple more colors to go, and I think I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah.
I meant about the conversation
I know.
since you brought up the topic.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think, yeah, obviously parallels to things that we already experience and know and understand, but also certain ideas about like, well, like what does that mean for that person? What does that mean for how they interact with society? How does that mean how they're gonna live their life and grow up and get older? Like,
Yeah.
there's so much like that. This like also this constant sense that like, yeah, like they might feel very alone even if they have people around them because there is no one else like them in the world. And that can be a very lonely feeling, right?
Can I tell you the trick to that? Like, if this person was here and I was being their life coach,
Yeah.
right? Do you know what I would tell them that?
What would you tell
I would tell them everyone feels that way. That in itself does not make you unique. Everyone feels alone in the world. The isolation is something that as humans we have to fight in order to feel, because it's a higher level of hierarchy of need.
Mm-hmm.
The feeling of being wanted, being needed, feeling like you're making a difference and impacting the world and all that stuff, like is it all worth it? Is this top 8 check-in? I think you had to go get more paint. But yeah, like, is it worth it? I think we all feel that. Am I alone? Loneliness is so heartbreaking. You know, we're all out there looking for friends, and what you realize a lot of times is people feel the same way that you do. Nothing in the world being like that. Yeah, but no one in the world is like you. That's the realization, is like everyone is unique. Everyone has unique life experiences. Like, whether it is genetic or physical or mental or social or your talents and skills or the things that you're passionate about or what you look like or what you smell like. Like, everyone is different. Even twins are different. You know? Like, I would treat them with love, care, and respect and give them the tools that they would need to thrive, and take the things that make them unique and let's put that shit on blast, baby. Like, let's make a difference. Let's show people how beautiful and unique that you are as you are. Don't try to conform. Be authentically yourself, you know? It's a different argument. You can't fight the loneliness because everyone is unique. The way that you fight loneliness is developing commonalities and community. It's not about the things that make you different. Let's find what make you the same as everybody else. You're telling me that aliens or dogs or horses don't feel ostracized and lonely? They do. It's just a feeling of being a thinking being. You're just throwing positivity into the situation. Unfortunately, it's a survival technique. Sure, but we are human, factual, not opinion. Yeah, for sure.
Also, it's not just about. I missed the lead in here, but not just throwing positivity into the situation, right? Like, it is in the same way that you oftentimes feel unique or alone or separate or different from the world. There is no trait that you have about yourself, about your entire being, that isn't shared with one other being on the planet. It's not a single one that you have. And in that way, you're infinitely connected to everyone else and are not alone and different, you know?
Yeah. That's what I was saying as you were leaving. Ugh. I think also just, yes, this thing is unique. Yes, it is different. Yes, it's life, but it's, I don't know. My thing is, I would have, of course, I have this overwhelming urge to protect it and support it and have it live its best life and live it to its fullest and give it a platform and help, you know? I feel the same way with like intersex, right? Being intersex is so difficult, so challenging. You feel ostracized, you feel alone, you feel like the world is against you and no one understands and no one supports you, and like that feeling is not necessarily avoidable, but there are things that you can do to be accommodating, to be understanding, to be loving, to set them up for success, you know? And a part of that is giving people a community. So my question is, when is this human chimp hybrid joining OEG?
Good question.
Get in here. You want to throw hands? You got to learn how to play either League of Legends or a fighting game. Good luck. Or be an artist or something. Oh. Yeah, no, I hope that makes sense. And I also hope that I took your question with the severity that I think that it deserves. Does that
Me?
make Yeah, you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's super interesting. I think my experiences with D&D help me understand and appreciate the situation.
For sure. Yeah.
But not everybody has that.
You know, I was saying earlier when we were talking about Bluey and you weren't in the room. Bluey is a TV show that like is very good. It's such a good piece of work. But I think there are things like Minecraft and D&D. There's just gaming systems and like art systems that you can interact with that are very forward thinking, very open ended, can make or break someone's ability to think outside of the box and outside of the norm. And I recommend it to anyone. Anytime I have a friend who's like a new mom and she's like, I don't know what to play with, I'm gonna play Minecraft. Play Minecraft, play D&D with your kid. Do it. I think it's important. That's pretty much it for me on that one.
Yeah?
Do you have anything else?
No, not really. I think that pretty much covered it for me too.
Understandable. Alright, chat room. You got any topics? You want to ask any question that you want, and we will, by binding oath, unless it is TOS, we will answer it. And also, Wesley, if you have another talking point, I'm here for it. If not, let me know. Also, this is going. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's going. It's emotionally getting more and more difficult the more filled out this canvas is.
That's okay.
It is okay. At least that's what he said.
It's okay.
Little bit of Monica in my life.
Yeah, a little bit of purple on my.
You know what? As long as you don't have a topic, you'll have to give me a word instead.
Pizza.
Ooh, I don't know. Well, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore.
Friday is pizza day, the best day of the week.
Fridays. It's Friday. Oh, God, smile. Man, I love a big brain.
Well, that's a big paragraph.
No.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I love it. Okay. None of what I'm saying is me rejecting it. I know. I love it. I love that you're so go with the flow. Character a little bit. Okay. My point is just, of course we would help. Of course we would do what we can to give it the love and attention amongst the world. But when it has its difficult moments and it feels alone because no one is like them, we don't know what it is like to be a monkey. We don't know the habits of the brain stimuli. We can be the positive forces that, yeah, but that's where education comes in. That's where learning and asking and that part of them can't be coped with by conventional means. Preach. I want you to know That I could not agree more. That's literally it. That's the concept, and I agree. There are some things that we don't understand so much that like there's just no helping it, and I think that situation would be one of them. And the same way that like grief sort of manifests, and it's different for everyone, right? Like we have a general understanding of what's going on in the brain and what's going on in the body and socially how it impacts us, and like if you've never experienced it, it's very difficult to comprehend. Or if you've never experienced anything close to it, it's very difficult to comprehend. Learning and asking them, and yeah, I love it. And that is why I, Texas Tibbers, am petitioning to run for more money towards animal research and cancer research, and you know, I wish I had $1 billion. I would love it. I would love to have $1 billion so I could just like go research all the things I want to research. One day. I don't think one day. I don't think I'll have $1 billion in my lifetime. Oh, I'm very sleepy.
Very sleepy.
You want me to sing you a sleepy time song?
Can't go to sleep. There's so much stuff to do.
Yeah. You're here for it? Okay. Here's my sleepy time song. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Mustang! Yeah.
It's one of my favorites of hers.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I worked really hard. I wrote it myself. It's a Tibbers original. Oh, Lord. What else you got?
I got nothing right now. I'm out of gas.
You're out of gas?
Barely keeping my eyes open on this painting here.
Gas-powered stick. Never runs out of gas.
My gas-powered stick is constantly out of gas. I think I got the wrong kind of gas-powered stick.
Oh, no. What about you? Got smile? Got any questions for Westy? It's the Ask Me Anything night, where all we do is stare at the same thing for hours and hope that people show up and ask us deep, so deep, uncomfortable questions.
Nobody ever
There's
does.
a fire starting in my heart. That has deep in it.
It's true.
Reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. That's not fun to me. Sorry. Sorry that getting to know us isn't fun for you. It's not what you said. Uncomfortable question? I mean, that's getting to know us. That's ambiguity reduction. Hey, Westy, what size are your feet?
I
Wait,
wear
I
11
know.
half shoe.
Yeah, I knew that one. Oh no, we'll make him comfortable. Well, a little too comfortable. Hey, rolls an F. 11. 11 what? 1 1. Hey, question.
What's your question?
Oh, that's what size shoe you wear is 11? Or was that a guess? Oh my gosh. Y'all both have huge feet.
I got my toes out right now.
Let me see those dogs. I'll paint them. Ooh, if you could be painted.
Yeah.
Group is free. Like in any style, if somebody could paint you or create something and it had to be like a portrait of you or whatever.
Body paint.
You would want your you
If I wanted to be painted in any particular way, I really want to be painted body paint style.
I don't understand.
They put paint on my body.
Yeah, but like art, create you. It's gotta be of you, so they would paint you on you.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a
I'm
joke.
confused.
She's confused about my funny joke. She don't even think
so,
it's funny.
It's so funny, haha.
She hates my joke.
Oh, that's not true. I love your jokes. Sometimes.
I'm too funny.
Oh my god.
See?
Don't understand the question. Pixel art, pointillism, realism, surrealism, like you want a clay bust of yourself. You want
Marble statue.
Yeah, you want like pop art style. Like you could choose any art style, but it has to be art of you. What would you do?
What's the name for that? It's not tilt shift. There's like a way that you can draw like maps and dungeons and things where it's like 3D but not 3D.
Topography? When it's like all the lines?
No, it's not that one. But it's not vector. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's look at.
What does it look like? Ah, now I'm like, I need to know. I don't know, man. The vanity isn't there. It's
Vanity? What does that mean?
So he's saying it's really hard to want art of himself.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a difficult question. Self-portraits and self-art is, there's a reason why a lot of artists and a lot of art teachers require self-portraits because it's a huge gate for people to get past. It's like being able to be comfortable hearing your own voice.
Yeah.
It's just difficult. But you have to choose. It's just a part of it. Unfortunately, if you want a ceramic with your face painted on it. I think it's quite the opposite. I think I'm the easiest thing to draw. I don't know. Prove it. I think because maybe you look at yourself frequently. But it's not necessarily about the ease of something, right? It's about wanting to be captured in a specific light or likeness or have yourself be conveyed or seen through somebody else's eyes. Like, for instance, if I could do Dead or Alive, right? Like, I think that Dolly would be cool. I think that having a sculpture mosaic made from Gaudi would be fucking dope. Yeah. You're looking up the thing for me?
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Isometric.
Show me.
Like this.
Okay.
I like.
That is not what I was thinking of in the slightest.
Like, this is also technically isometric.
Yeah.
I like that kind of art style a lot. I also like hyper detailed pixel art.
Oh my gosh.
Like, instead of pixel art, like pixel painting.
It's cool and all. I don't want it. Not to say I wouldn't accept it as like, oh yeah. Yeah, no one really wants to. I think also it's in our nature as like 90s, 2000s kid that being vain or being
Loving yourself at all is a sin.
is narcissistic.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
It's really fucked up. I hate it for us. I don't want this. I think some people love themselves more than others.
For some people do, but that doesn't mean because you love yourself at all that you are one of those people.
Ugh. I also think that getting art of yourself doesn't necessarily mean that you love yourself either. Also
true. Very true.
I think it's often quite the opposite. Oh
no! What happened? A yellow explosion. Did you get anywhere? It's abstract. Oh, cheese! You got some cheese on your fingers there.
Get y'all a Westie in your life who can only see from his own perspective.
What do you mean? I can see from plenty of perspectives. Like, I'm over here, and I'm over here. What? It's just a little cheese, a little nacho cheese. Never hurt nobody. It's not like it's your shirt anyway.
Oh, I did get some on my chair, unfortunately.
You need help?
That's the bad part.
Or would you like help?
I think I don't think you can help me.
Okay.
Not that I wouldn't accept your help. I don't think you can.
Yeah, is it the end the stream and get in the bath kind of vibe?
Oh, no. I just, imagine trying to help me wipe this off.
Yeah.
Like... Oh, goodness me. Well, a good thing is, acrylic sometimes comes out. So, this just might be my painting shirt from here on out.
Yeah, that's nice to always have a painting outfit.
No, it is.
Yeah, it is.
No!
Yeah, think of the bright side.
Yeah, the happy little accidents. I got a yellow spot on my chair.
It's just a shirt. Who cares?
I care. I liked it.
there's nothing wrong with it now. I don't know what's going on down here. This is not really turning out how I was hoping it would. Yeah. We'll have to fix that next time.
That's so funny, dude. Lord. Let's see if it'll come off the chair. People be like, what's that yellow on your chair? And I'm gonna be like, it's no. I think that's it.
Oh, sometimes.
Sometimes. Aw, you made me ink. Old trusty rusty Clorox wipes.
This is really not turning out how I was hoping it would.
Why?
On the, just the front, this piece of it. I don't really know what I was imagining in my head, but it definitely wasn't this. I think it just needed way more layering, and there's too much here to paint for me to fucking layer this whole entire thing. It would take me 800 years.
8,000 years. Such a crick in the neck.
Maybe I should. I mean, I should just dry brush it probably. It would be easier. Maybe we can still do a little bit of that. Let's see how that goes. Can't ruin it more than it's already done, can you?
You could.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think my thing will work out just good. I just gotta use my trusty old dry brush.
I miss Jeannie. Thank you. I knew you would know. I knew somebody would know. I don't know if Westy knew.
Knew what?
What I quoted.
Oh. I missed probably what you said a little bit.
It's okay. Don't you worry your pretty little face over it.
Good. I didn't want to worry about anything. Oh, I just got purple all over your face, huh? Well. Sometimes we just get a little purple all over, you know?
Sometimes. Sometimes I go up by myself.
This game a lot less dry brushing and a lot more wet brushing. That's okay. Well, maybe we could do an inverse. First, we dry brush light, and then we dry brush dark. See how that looks. I'm gonna wait to fix mistakes until after I'm done dry brushing.
Oh Lord. You're in the zone. You're in the part of the stream.
That part of the stream where I'm tired, sleepy. Go take a nap.
It's true. Well, do you have anything, any big plans that you're, or actually any big wins recently?
I got a CPAP thing, which I don't know if I can really call that a win.
That
but
is a
it's
win. What do
supposed
you
to be a
mean?
win.
Using stippling? Do you know what stippling is?
I do.
What is it?
It's when you kind of like use, instead of a paint stroke, you go stab, 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 and make little dots that kind
That's
of like.
pointillism. Is it not?
Stippling
Or
is
is
just
it?
the name of the technique, not the name of the art style.
Oh. I agree. Good art style. Hmm. And what about you, Westy? Oh, you said the other version. Okay.
Yeah,
One that
I
you
think
showed me.
that was a win. What about you? Do you have any wins?
No.
Not a single one? That's not.
Actually, yesterday I hung out in VC with some friends and drank beers for St. Patty's. And that was a win for me.
Yeah, seemed like a win.
Yeah. Or Andy Warhol suit. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. It's a classic.
I think that's enough purple for today. I'm gonna move on to purple and do some more repair jobs, I think. That's the plan.
I'd rather have a. Oh. Jackson Pollock, actually? Really? Jackson Pollock is that's a name drop for sure. So I like the idea of Jackson Pollock style of piece in my house. However, I would want to do it myself. And I would want to be able to wipe it off after. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's rough because it's such an unappreciated style. Like I like acrylic pours. I think like poured layering is like super freaking cool too. Man, there's a lot. If I could choose any though, I like to have like an authentic or original piece. It would be Thomas Kincaid. He is one of my favorite artists, traditional artist. Thomas Kincaid can paint motherfucking light. Ooh, he can paint light. It is crazy. He can make anything just like come to life. But my favorite architect is Gaudi. Uh, I don't have a favorite ceramics pottery creator. There's a couple of sculpture predominant artists that I really like, but more designers than actual artists, right? Because like nowadays it's less about throwing and more about models themselves, I feel like. I've got a Labrador on my porch. So it's a concrete poured Labrador from a collection from an artist slash designer that did sculpting. It's really cute. I like the art. My favorite art style, pretty much of all time, is Kintsugi. I think that is the most meaningful to me outside of architecture, if that counts. Those are the two. Do y'all have anything like that? Funnily enough, I think Pollock's art is quote unquote ugly, and it's the beautiful thing about free painting. Yeah, yes. How free the painting feels or felt to create gives the piece almost a soul. It's empowering. To me, least. Of course, architecture counts. Well, to some people, dance doesn't count as art, right? Like, there's like traditional arts, and then there's what's the other one called? Theater arts, exploratory arts.
Listen, I think we all had our fun with the whole PlayStation versus Xbox debate when we were like 14, but we don't need to be doing that with everything in our lives, you know?
Wow. Love that for us. One of them is tangible, one of them is not, right? Like one of them you can interact with and own and have. Performance arts, a lot of times you cannot. That's why people keep ticket stubs, right? Because they want to keep a piece, something physical, to represent the moment.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's art. I don't think that there's a great argument for it to be not art.
Well, I think it is art, right? But what I was talking is traditional artist, I think is what I originally had asked.
Yeah, I didn't think that you were asking if we wanted our portrait painted and dance.
You know what I mean? No, it's okay. Please don't drip. I would cry. Mm-mm. What did God smile say?
Dripping with the sauce, and then Texas Tipper's sleep emoji.
Before
Like laying
that.
down.
Oh, okay.
Of course, architecture counts. Into those people, they are fools, and music is intangible. Music is art. Yeah, I think I've had enough of the like, this is or isn't this thing kind of arguments to last me my lifetime, you know?
But you were the one who wanted to talk about half human, half chimp today.
Yeah. So the conversation wasn't are they or are they not alive or a being or, you know? I perfectly happy for things to be what they are.
You're mumbling.
I'm perfectly happy for things to be whatever they are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stream might be able to hear you, but I almost couldn't. A little whisper.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Oh, well, this is progressing way faster than
Thought it would?
what I anticipated, but at the same time way slower somehow. At the same time.
Yeah. Not gonna lie. Pretty happy overall with this little guy.
Yeah, I think you should be. It's freaking gorgeous.
It's pretty good.
That struggle right there, that's how you know it's art. Yeah. So when I originally, so I have 10 canvases, right? And when I originally mapped out about how long I thought it would take to do each canvas, right? If it was like 10 hours for each piece. Boy, do I think that I was wrong, because what did we do last time?
It was like 3 hours last time.
3 hours?
Yeah. We did about coming on 3 hours right now on this one. You're about 6 in.
So I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be about 100 hours, right?
Mm-hmm. What are you thinking now?
Well, last time I was, as we ended the last stream, I was like, it's gonna be 200 hours.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe I can hit the 100 mark, you know?
Yeah, some will be faster, some will be slower too, I assume.
Well, this is one of the fastest ones.
Yeah. You're only like 6 hours in.
I don't know.
It is what it is. It comes when it comes.
Who is that man?
Old Man Westy.
It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's there. Ooh. That man hydrated. I try not to drink when I paint because I've almost / have drank paint water.
What flavor juice you got?
Paint?
Paint or piss? You decide.
Are we friends, bro? Lord. Okay. I gotta fucking make purple, which I'm not happy about. How much
Just
time?
use mine.
How much? No. How much? Sorry, I had to really think about it. Well, here's the thing. I read Don't Stop Coming and We Don't Stop Coming and We Don't Stop Coming. And so I was trying to read whatever it is you were writing and not sing that song, unfortunately. Am I missing? Let me just check my green before I leave. All that glitters is gold.
I'll be shooting stars. Breaks the mold.
Perp. A little bit of perp. Yeah, so the problem that I'm running into already, right?
You're running into a problem.
Yeah. So
What's your problem?
if it was a problem, Westy will solve it.
Oh, yeah, get me in there.
So the thing is, it is 11 o'clock.
Yes.
And I'm custom mixing the purple.
I would not do that today then.
I'm not going to do it today.
See?
Also,
fixed.
don't you backseat me, you motherfucker.
Well, I fixed it for you. You said I could fix it.
You could fix it if you wanted to. If you wanted to. These are expensive. These is red bottoms. These is bloody shows. Yeah, I've got a couple lines I need to clean up regardless, so. Alright, so you said one thing you're proud of is you went and got a CPAP, and I think that is something to be proud of. For real, for real. Going and trying to take a step on your health journey.
I didn't say nothing about being proud or not proud. I just said it was debatable on whether or not it was a win.
It's midnight. Oh my gosh. where you was. Oh my gosh, what time do you gotta get up tomorrow? The men, they just stay up late. All the time. No regard for themselves. Telling me to hydrate. I'm telling you to get that rim, baby. Soon I go. Get up at 6. Ow. Oh, my
Okay.
eyes hurt just for you. Yeah, I gotta fix this green area that's over here, but...
Me too. So what is your... You had a win. What is your, fail for the week? We can always... I forgot to do my laundry today. That's a fail.
Oh.
Even though it was on my thing. I don't really need to do laundry, but I wanted to do it anyway because it was supposed to be on my schedule. You know?
OG. Leg. I'm trying to love leg. Understandable. I also love legs sometimes. I gotta add some texture to some of these green areas, and then I'll be at a stopping point. Oh, you's a little strange.
I said, yep. Well, I found it.
Alright, give me a word so I can change the song. Any word and I'll find it in the song. Unless you're being difficult, and then I won't.
True. That's the word.
True?
Yeah.
Darius Rucker, True Believers, but I'm not gonna sing it. True Believers. All the way. Been a long... Sure could. It's been a long time.
What about...
What about now? What about all the times you said you had the answers?
Bird.
That's easy. Birds flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. If you don't like plural, then awkward. Ooh, awkward. That is a hard one.
But it's also one that's definitely in some songs.
Is it in Iconic? Be a man. Must be swift as a coursing river. Awkward. Is it? Wait. Is it in Creep or Ironic? I don't think it is. Awkward. Oh! No. Not in Wicked either.
Oh,
I don't know. You got me on that one.
which?
Which? Is that? Are you giving me a clue? Or are you?
No.
Oh.
Next word.
Witchy woman. Pretty handsome awkward. What do you mean? I'm gonna send you a song because I think you would sing it like real good. Okay.
Yeah, Pretty Handsome Awkward is the name of a song, isn't it?
I don't know.
Something?
God Smile. Have you heard me sing before? I don't think you have. I don't know. Maybe like one time for like charity. But not for like cereal. What do you think? What do you think about the progress so far?
I think you made great progress today. You went from an outline sketch with some blue on it to like almost a whole ass paint.
Yeah.
Oh,
How you feeling?
which?
Which? Which? There's witchy woman. But I don't wanna. I wanna think. Like, I wanna think about the other version of witch, not TCH. But like, which one shall I choose? You know, sort of shit.
Or sandwich?
We finished each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh.
Didn't expect we get to Frozen, did you?
I think all songs lead to fucking Frozen, dude.
Can I get a song with trolls in it? Or Hans or reindeer?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You're welcome. Okay. Also, God Smile can give me a word. If you wanted to. If you don't want to, just let Westy have it while I finish this.
I like using a word from the last thing that he said. The word is going to be used.
Use?
Past tense of use. And it can't be used.
Used. You know what's wild is my brain tells me it's in do you know that there's still a chance for you? This is part of you. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Or a chance for the lonely nights start again? Do you ever feel already very deep? 16 up none. I don't know if that one's in there either. Used. I am to sleep. Oh no, you become a test subject. Yes, I love it.
I mean, the used as in like used to do something is way easier.
Oh, somebody that I used to know.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
I was really I really
You're
wanted
trying
to
to
be like
push me to like use.
Like you used me.
Oh, wait. I'm wrong.
Or you used my love or something.
Not for me. I don't know.
She used me for my money.
Oh, did she? I don't think she did. That one's kind of fine. Cramping strokes. Oh yeah, I don't know. Used, I can do used. And then if Les is by the used and they have it in the song, does that count if I know
No,
it bad?
that's where we took the word from.
I am to sleep.
What about carburetor?
No, don't do that to me. That's mean.
Start my heart like a carburetor.
Oh Lord.
See me inside.
This guy. I want you to know we play this game pretty frequently, and he always goes down this road.
That's a great word. Use that one.
What?
Road.
On the road again? Burr, burr, burr.
Or
Just
something
can't be
else.
down there. Okay. We were walking down a long and lonesome road, and he said, "Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul." And he played the first thing I came to my head. You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on the backsand, counting the stars, where the cool grass grows.
What about
What about now?
what about dragon? It's gonna be hard.
Puff the magic dragon lives by the sea.
Yeah.
Dragon tales, come along, take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland.
Strong.
Strong. What's that fucking song? That. What's her name? There's a couple of them. Just make me work a little bit harder. Make me work a little bit faster. It makes me that much sadder. Thanks for making me a fighter.
Strung.
Strung. I don't. I. Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man who saved murder 3. Strange things that happen, oh, a stranger. That song. There you go.
String.
String? Oh my gosh. String. I don't want to give you a G string song, but I will indeed. String. Not swing. Cross that one out. String. Oh no. My brain is giving me swing over and over again.
I made it hard for a different reason.
String. String.
There's strings on a guitar. There's heartstrings.
Yeah. Don't string me along. String. I don't know. String. I know it's a. Let me just.
You done?
Is that in that song?
Don't stop
The when Drew looks at me, I think it's not so he wants me. No, it's not. That's the reason for the I think it's watching star. No string.
You want the next word?
Yeah,
Stone.
stone, like a rolling stone. Stone. What's another one? I'm trying to sing. Help! I'm trapped by the Fairy child I made? Poor thing.
Oh no.
I can't help you.
Yeah.
It's
a lost cause.
unfortunate. Okay. Think we're at a stopping point.
Yeah. Look at that. Abu Shabby.
Here's my stopping point. So far.
Yippee.
So, next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
String. I'm gonna literally in stream and then I'll think of it and I'm gonna lose it.
That's perfect.
Give me like 3 ones so I can like feel better before I end stream.
Stung.
Stung? Oh, you said stone.
I did say stone. And you
Okay.
didn't say stone.
Stone.
I wish I could sing that song.
You're just giving me S words? I hate it.
I
So
was
hard.
trying to make it challenging without making it challenging, you know?
Yeah. Stone? Like a rolling stone. It's gone. And then your next one was what?
Sting.
Sting.
Or stung.
No.
Oh.
My brain's broke. That's how you know it's late, y'all.
What about pineapple?
Pin, pineapple, apple pin.
Put rum and a coconut.
2 more. Go.
Locks.
Locks.
Or lock.
No.
Locks. Okay.
Let's go on.
Hair.
Hair. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
Falling.
And I keep on falling in and out of love.
Bed.
Bed? Oh, the fuck to sleep, brother. Doesn't Rascal Flatts sing a song that has the word bed in it? I Melt. I'm pretty sure it does. If not, I'm just thinking of the music video. Oh, I think we got somewhere. I'm gonna kind of want to. Maybe I'll blend it. Maybe I won't. I'll have to blend it on another day. Dang it.
Another day. There's plenty of more days.
Oh no.
Let's pack it all up.
Wow, thanks,
Find a
Dad.
good raid
Okay,
target.
give me just like a little bit more.
Paint.
What'd you say?
Paint.
Paint? No, my brain is dead.
Oh,
Yeah, there was like 6 in a row there.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you want to know how to know if I'm tired, ask me, give me a word, and if I can't find it in a song, then my brain's like shutting down. Do you like this? You like this, chat? Can't believe I did that.
Can this go down your
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's go find a raid target. Thanks for hanging out. Hi, Casaboo. I hope you're well. Oh, it's been a day.
Another day, another dollar. Holla.
Baller.
Busy
Shy
Impala.
collar. 20-inch blades on the Impala. Collar getting. Who do we raid?
Getting raided tonight.
Hit the highway. Making money the flyway. But there's gotta be a better way. A better way. Better way. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I am gonna go listen to Mr. Creepypasta's amazing voice. If y'all
Yippee.
want to come hang out with me, do it. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Let's go send a raid out. We love Mr. Creepypasta to death. good, wonderful human being. Great voice, all the things. Thanks for hanging out.
Hell yeah.
Doing art tonight?
Doing art.
Farts?
We farted so much today.
Okay, bye. Oh, Lord.